got the experience on the strokes, but they've been playing on the tours for quite a while now. And, you know, we were talking about him earlier. He could easily be the 10th or the 11th seed here in singles, newly signed to the PPA Tour. So he's fighting his way up, earning those points. There's 1,000 up for grabs here this weekend. So good opportunity for both of these players to show us what they've got.
All right, you see Hunter Johnson to serve on your near screen.
Side out. Zero, zero.
Solid from Tyson McGuffin to start.
One, zero. Point.
And pressure right off the bat from Tyson McGuffin. Every shot of his is so solid, Ryan.
It is. I mean, and the footwork too. You know, he's got some of the best footwork in the game. You see that in transition area and in doubles. But you know, he's contrarian the fact that he doesn't have the two-handed backhand, and so you know he's got the Ferrari forehand. He runs around it, and that really opens up the court for him. He can go up the line. He can go inside out just as he did. But it's one of the best in the game, and kind of a testament to the work of making that like kind of an elite weapon.
3-0.
Again, now going inside in, Ryan.
Yeah, it's you got to take a guess. You know, you can't cover all 20 feet, so it's
4-0.
It's really tough. That's why they're so good. Like, that's an amazing return there from Hunter. Like, if we hit those in our matches, you know, 30% of the time, we would feel on top of the world. They're doing that consistently and still getting penalized on the third.
That time, Hunter Johnson staying back on the return and waiting for the next opportunity to come in.
Yeah, he's certainly got a great opportunity to adjust in real time, and he's doing that now. It's not even taking a few minutes to understand what's been hurting him.
Side out.
But a scoreless side out for Hunter Johnson. McGuffin ahead by 5.
Got backwards hat alert for Tyson. Hunter and Tyson exchanging balls there. We've had a few long rallies. They're sweating. They're getting the juices flowing now.
6-0. Side out. 0-6. Side out.
And Hunter's still scoreless here. No one on the bench of Hunter. Not that he doesn't have friends or some playing partners, but Yates is out there battling here in the main draw.
Side out.
Tyson's wife, Meg, and his son on the bench today.
That's so cool.
It is very cool. Very, very cool.
A rare sighting, but a beautiful one. All right, Hunter Johnson finds his forehand going down the line on McGuffin for his first point of the game.
1-6.
Good look there at the pace and spin of that ball.
Side out. One. Point.
Did you guys
he was
battle
on this. We didn't this time. We had placed him in Utah, but he was on this championship court, I think, 2 or 3 times. So,
yeah.
The court is not an excuse. He knows the visuals and the layout.
Side out.
All right, Tyson McGuffin looking for that inside in. A good timeout by Hunter Johnson. Let's see if he could gain some points here on his service possession.
Ooh, was that off speed to you?
It was. That was a good shot.
Kind of felt like the hybrid drive, drip, drop, droop that people are kind of perfecting.
The drip, drop, droop. You heard it here first on Pickleball TV.
And on National Pickleball Day.
Let's go.
Three, 7. Point.
All right, looks like Hunter Johnson is finding the backhand side of Tyson McGuffin, right?
Yeah, it's worked well for him. But as with anything here, it kind of feels like the well. It could dry up, and you may need to be convinced that there's actually more in it, or change up the spot.
Point.
But you don't have to do too much if folks are missing returns.
5, 7. Point.
5 consecutive points after that timeout there for Hunter Johnson. He's now just trailing by only 1.
Yeah, really good response from him. And we see his bench now is occupied by Yates. Yates won his first match of the day against Ryan Sherry in 3. He's awaiting his next
6,
round.
7.
I think he's coming to support his brother.
Side out.
Good run, though, from Hunter. Really in this game now.
7, 6. Point.
Hunter Johnson looking at
Yes, you
the
may.
line call that he
An amazing tour stop, MLP stop, and there's no shame in being here in KC for 8 days.
After review, the in-ruling stands. The challenge is lost, a timeout is lost. 0 timeouts, 2 timeouts. We'll resume play at 8-6.
Our head referee could easily be in the NFL.
No
with
kidding.
With this bold, commanding
Time in.
vocals.
8-6.
good
Side
look
out.
from Hunter Johnson. Good pressure.
Hunter really working the backhand corner there of Tyson.
6-8. Side out.
Hunter Johnson wants that forehand cross-court roll on Tyson McGuffin. He's been doing a good job at mixing things up.
8-6.
Ooh.
Side out.
I see some lefty sightings. Julie Johnson,
Yeah.
Pablo Tellez, and Rafa Hewitt, all
6-8.
lefties, watching this epic matchup here on Championship Court.
The lefty group chat was popping off of, hey, we've got to check out this game 1. It's fun to see the trickle of pros who are currently still playing,
7-8.
killing some time, checking out the match, either to
Point.
scout for their next round or just be entertained by the high level of play here, maybe get inspired a little bit. And Hunter's tied it up at 8-8. Really good fight from him.
8-8. Side out.
A little late on that forehand, the ball getting right behind him. But it is 8-all. He's doing so well. Let's see if he could maintain his focus here.
8-8. Side
Wow,
out.
what a point. What a point. Sun's starting to peek out. We're seeing a lot more sunglasses. Beautiful playing conditions here in an uncharacteristic summer day.
Side out. 8-8.
Oh. Tyson's there.
There's the lefties. Legends of the game. Shout out to all the lefty players out there.
9-8.
Wow, Tyson there again with the forehand. Good opportunity there from Hunter, but Tyson too good on the stretch.
Point.
McGuffin showing backhand, faking backhand, but coming back to the
10-8.
forehand side. Game point number 1. And McGuffin takes it, 11-8.
And he's got the pep in his step, so good finish.
Now that's something to talk about.
It is, it's really impressive.
New ball.
And we were talking
Game
about
2,
him being
time
the
in.
classical example
0-0.
of the dog, you know, the guy who's got to do what you got to do in the moment. And closing out matches like that at that rate is truly impressive.
1-0. Point.
McGuffin is there with a big overhead. What does Hunter need to do in order to get, you know, his rhythm here in game number 2 after falling in game 1?
It's a good question, Michelle. I mean, it certainly was a close game 1, and he fought back well, so I don't think there are major adjustments. He had 2 or 3 volleys that, you know, he needed to either put away or put in a different spot. That's something that if he earns those again, maybe look to do something differently. And I thought he did a good job late in the first game of attacking Tyson's backhand, not just going to the left of him, but like really putting in that corner, forcing him to either hit a kind of a cut drop
All right, here we go, players.
or kind of punch that with his one-hander.
0-2. Point.
Off the net for Hunter Johnson, gaining his first point here in game 2.
One, two.
Three times to the backhand.
But great job from Tyson moving the feet. He has one of the best kind of backhand punches that, you know, still gets back to the baseline. He's so solid in that.
2-1. Side out.
One of the things to look up here is, you know, Tyson on the return is a bit bold still in that he returns with slice. So he kind of gives his opponent's topspin. Great work at the kitchen. Tyson too tough to pass McGuffin. Put that up there with the drip, drop, droop.
2-1. Point.
Oh, that was a good look from Hunter Johnson. I like that idea of bringing McGuffin up to the net and possibly getting into some cat and mouse game
3-1.
here.
Point. Go. 4-1. Point.
So much pressure coming off the
Timeout
paddle
receiver,
of Tyson
5-1.
McGuffin. Andre's coach and GM. He knows his
Time in.
pickleball. Thanks for joining us, Ryan.
I appreciate you having me here, Michelle. And you know pickleball too. We were talking just about how many tournaments you've played over the last 5 or 6 years.
Side out.
Right back, let's go.
Good timeout for Hunter Johnson as he takes the side out.
One fight. Point.
And taking that corner there from McGuffin.
Yeah, great job by Hunter at the forehand. Struggled with the forehand a little bit. He was there with his feet in anticipation in game 1, but stuck probably 4 or 5 of those in the net, but great execution there. Oh!
Side out.
So much gust coming onto championship court here.
Yeah, the wind playing a factor there, but I think overall just trying to be a little too cute. But again, we're just in the booth. Wow. Oh, we got a roar. We've got the McGuffin roar with that cross-court winner.
I call it a bark.
A bark, yeah.
Gotta love that energy from Tyson McGuffin. He gets it pumped up no matter where he is.
6-2. Side out. Two, 6.
Tyson
Point.
McGuffin will always follow in his return. Wouldn't you say, Ryan?
Yeah, vast majority of time. Maybe 91%, similar to his closing out on matches.
3-6.
Winning the first game, it's really up there. But that's because he invests so much in the footwork and the fitness to be able to do that. You know, a lot of these players are certainly capable of that speed and quickness-wise, but doing that on every return in every match
4-6.
on a 3, 4, 5 match day is no small feat.
Side out.
A little too close to the net to try to be passing your opponent. That's where I'd like to see Hunter Johnson get into that cat and mouse a little bit. Dropping the ball into the kitchen.
6-4. Point.
Yeah, Hunter is elected to stay back on a few of these returns. I think he's kind of adjusting in real time. But Tyson bringing the visual pressure there as he approaches the net.
Point.
And timeout.
Timeout receiver. 8-4.
Back from the timeout, Tyson McGuffin to serve.
0 timeouts, 2 timeouts.
Looking to take this
Time
into
in. 8-4.
There's a little cat and mouse there. Hunter Johnson slowing things down, but McGuffin takes the opportunity and goes down the line.
That's why he's the 3 seed. It's just
9-4.
And there's the attempted drop volley again.
Match
We
point.
like that idea. He just hasn't been executing it.
you may like it, Michelle. No, it certainly
10-4.
can go either way. You know, we'd be clapping and applauding if he executes
Point.
that, and
Game match.
tough way to end game 2 in the match.
Tyson McGuffin on National Pickleball Day, taking Hunter Johnson 11-8, 11-4, moving on to the round of 16. 11-8, 11-4, and we have Tyson McGuffin here on an interview. How's it going, Tyson?
It's going well, Michelle. What's going on, Kansas City? How we doing? I'll tell you what, I've had so much stupid barbecue the last couple days. I think I'm good for barbecue for about a year, if you know what I mean. Done Q39, Joe's, Jack Slacks. Barbecue is great here in Kansas City.
Love hearing it, Tyson. What was your game plan going against Hunter Johnson in this round of 32?
Yeah, I think the last time I played Hunter was back in 2022, Cincinnati final, so it's definitely been a couple years. But just try to focus on things I do well, bang the serve, find forehands, defend well on the return, get some good depth on the return, have some fun out here. Got wifey and my son Ty in my corner, so it's a damn good day.
That's awesome. Tyson, Ryan here. You're coming off a grind of a few days and several matches for MLP. KC, how do you physically get ready for a long singles day today?
MLP is a breeze, honestly. It's night and day compared to PPA, if you know what I mean. Playing, gender and mix, and then maybe playing a dream breaker. I feel like the physicality with PPA, with playing singles, doubles, and mixed over 4 days is much more taxing than MLP. So Yeah, I've gotten a little body work this week. Played some golf with some people here in Kansas City, and played some decent golf. But yeah, happy to be out here. I had some good results here last year, so hoping to do my thing again.
Awesome, Tyson. And today is National Pickleball Day. Do you have any shout-outs you want to give on National Pickleball Day?
I actually met my wife on the pickleball court back in 2019, so shout out to my lovely princess. No, this sport has done so much for me. You know, I was actually thinking about this morning. Like, I started playing back in 2016, and I was paying my own entry fees. I was playing in like beat-up indoor gyms until like midnight. I'd play a final at like midnight, nobody's watching, and here we are. PPA has done everything for us and put us on a much different platform. And no, I'm just very thankful. I'm very grateful, and life's good.
And we are so grateful for you, Tyson McGuffin. Congratulations, moving on to the round of 16.